Good evening, students. So now you can see one circuit diagram is being drawn here, and what we have to do actually, we have to calculate the value of C, the unknown capacitance, okay, and the capacitance between point A and point B is given to us, and that is 1 microfarad. Okay, we have to calculate the value of C. So in such kind of questions, we should resolve it. Okay, this is a very complicated circuit. We cannot solve it by once. That is why we will resolve it in simple form. How we will do? So try to just understand this with me. Here I will just resolve it. I will show the how I have resolved it, and here I will solve it. Now students, point C2 and point C3 means capacitor C2 and C3 are in which combination? The answer is very clear that these two are in parallel combination. So why these are in parallel? This we can't decide by the mathematical way that both are looking parallel. No. Suppose this point I am giving a name as P and this point I am giving a name Q. Okay. Now, what is the potential difference across C2? The potential difference across C2 is PQ. Okay. Q and P. The potential difference across PQ is C2, and the potential difference across C3 is also PQ. So for both the potential difference is same. That is why both are considered to be in parallel combination. Okay, so C2 and C3 are in parallel combination. Now students, for parallel combination, what is the resultant? The answer is very simple, both are added. So C2 and C3. Resultant, suppose I am writing the resultant as up to 8 we have used. So I am giving it a name C9. Okay. So this C9 will be equal to resultant of both. So 2 and 2 will be added. 4 microfarad. Okay. So 4 microfarad will be the resultant of C2 and C3. Now students, suppose I am giving this point a name X and this point a name Y. Now tell me what is the condition here? The condition is very clear to us that C5 and C4 are sharing the different potential. So these 2 points are 5 and 4 are in series. So C5 and C4 are in series. C5 and C4 are in series. So what will be the resultant of these two? We know one thing that both are in series. So suppose the resultant we are writing as up to C9 we have used C10. So 1 upon C10 will be equal to 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 12. This is the value. So 12 will be the LCM. 6 2s are plus 12 ones are. So 3 upon 12. So C10 value will be how much? 12 upon 3, and that will be 4 microfarad. So 5 and 4 we have resolved, and we have got 4 microfarad. So let us replace these circuit in a simple form. Already we have solved few steps. So point A is there. C we have to show. C7 we will show. We haven't resolved it yet. And C1 we have to make out, and 2 and 3 we have resolved, and the resultant was 4 microfarad. So in place of this we are drawing a single one, and that is 4, and what was the name given to it? C9. So C9 we have written. Now students, let us go further. Point X is there, and 6 and 4 we have resolved, and we have resolved it by a single one, and that 6 and 4, sorry, 5 and 4 we have resolved, and the resultant was 4 microfarad. So here we are writing 4, okay, and now students, C6 is already there. C6, the value offered by it is 4. So this 4 is which capacitor? This is C10. So C10 4. Fine. Now let us solve it further. Let us further solve it. Now you can see clearly that C1, which is 8 microfarad, C1 and C9 both are having the uncommon potential difference, not the same. So both are in series. So let us resolve it. So C1 and C9 are in which combination? Series. In series we know the reciprocals are added. Suppose the name is C11, the resultant of both these. So 1 upon C11 is equal to 1 upon 8 plus 1 upon 4. Take the LCM 8. 8 ones are plus 4 twos are. So this will be 3 upon 8. So C11 will be how much? 8 upon 3 microfarad. C11. 8 upon 3 microfarad. Fine. And 10 and 6. So X and Y, the point names are still there. What is the potential difference across this C10? The answer is XY. What is the potential difference across C6? XY. Both are having the same potential difference, so both are in parallel combination. In parallel combination, the potential difference remains same. So C10 and C6 are in parallel combination. So what we do in parallel combination? Already we know that we have to simply add this. So up to C11 we have used, suppose the resultant is C12. So C12 will be 4 plus, what is the value of this? 4. So 4 plus 4, 8 microfarad. Now students, we have done two steps. So let us resolve it further. So what will be the condition of this circuit? The condition will be A we have to show, C we have to show, okay. In place of these two, 8 and 4. 8 and 4 were resolved by 8 upon 3. So now students, just make one 8 upon 3 and the name was C11. Fine, so C11. Okay, now go further. C7 we haven't touched it yet. The value is 1, 1. Okay, now C10 and C6 we have resolved it by 1, C12, that is 8 microfarad. So now students, C12, what is the value? 8 microfarad. Fine. Now students, you can see that the circuit which was very complicated in the beginning is solved a lot. Now C7 and C12 both are in which combination? Clearly both are in series combination. So C7 and C12, resolve it, are in series. Okay, so in series combination what we have to do? So C13 will be how much? C7, sorry, series combination. So 1 upon C13 is equal to 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 8. So what will be it? 8 will be LCM. So 8 plus 1. So 9 upon 8. And C13 will be how much? C13 will be 8 upon 9 microfarad. Fine. So we can replace it both by a single one, that is 8 upon 9 microfarad. Okay. So A I have shown the point, C, and here in place of these two we can replace it by a single one, 8 upon 9 microfarad. Okay. Now students, 8 upon 3 microfarad already we have calculated. C11 it was, and this is C13. Okay, fine. So C13. What is this point? This point is B. Now things are very in our control now. C was outside. Okay. C is outside from this. Here it is actually. Okay. Now, which kind of combination we have drawn now? We have drawn C7 and C12, we have resolved. Fine. Now, these two combinations are in which kind of combination? These two. You can see, suppose this point is X and this point is Y. So the potential difference across this is XY. The potential difference across this one is XY. Both are in parallel combination, so both will be added, and the resultant is C14. C14 is equal to, in parallel both will be added, so 8 upon 9 plus 8 upon 3. Take the LCM 3. So 9, sorry, 9, the LCM will be, so 9 ones are 8 plus 3, 3 8s are 24. So 24 plus 8, 32 upon 9 microfarad. Okay. So in place of these two, we can replace it by a single one, and that is 32 upon 9 microfarad. Now students, I have to erase it. Somewhere I have to write it. So the question, you can just take out the screenshot from the beginning and you can get the question. Now you can understand it orally now. These two, in place of these two, we have replaced it by a single one. This is point A. Okay. And C was still there. And now in place of these two, one combination is occurring, that is 32 upon 9 microfarad, and here is point B. Now in which combination these two are? These two are surely in series combination, and in series combination the resultant will be 1 upon C plus this will be 1 upon if you will do. So this will be 9 upon 32. So 9 upon 32 is equal to how much? 1. So 1 upon C is equal to 1 minus 9 upon 32. Okay. So 1 upon C is equal to, take out the LCM. 32 will be the LCM. So 32 minus 9. 1 upon C will be how much? 23 upon 32. So C will be how much? 32 upon 23 microfarad. So this is how we can solve a very larger numerical, and this is how we should do. We should simplify it and we should do it. Okay. So don't worry about the numerical. Just find out the slots where you are finding the parallel combination, where you are finding the series combination, and resolve it. Okay. Keep on resolving, and there are step by marking. So if even you solve it half or one third, even then even you will get the marks of attempting it. But try to, because we are just starting now, so you should do good practice and try to solve it. So thank you. God bless you.